Today, a fun matchup in store between the Denver Broncos and these guys defending their home turf. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. To return, here's Paris Campbell. The fumble on the opening kick. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive. Woo, got the hearts racing a little earlier than they wanted. My heart's racing up here, but fortune on their side this time, partner, as they do get the ball back and are going to have their opening possession after all.
Yeah, it definitely spooks you a little bit, and you got to now make sure as an offense you settle things down. Maybe a good reminder, too, in the huddle. Hey, boys, let's make sure we take care of this football.
On first down, they're going to start out with A-10. He drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set. Pass the 60, pass the...
From the 46. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Chargers will have a first. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Willis. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Broncos are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
His first throw is an interception. Marquise Bell making the play. So we'll get it inside the 45-yard line before the return goes out. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
COVID-19.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. And I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. Across midfield at the 45. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. He rolls to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down. He's got it deep downfield. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
That's good for a Chargers.
Big chain on the inside give. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with A-Chain. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing is Willis. Rolling out to his left. That one connects. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chargers will each pay her for the first time this game. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. Now Harrison Bunker for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. On the shotgun, Penix. He's got it downfield near the edge. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Penix out first down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Lewis Seen. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 37.
They'll start the drive with A-Chan. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from this one right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. From the 41. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Looking for his back, Devon Achane there. And that means 3rd down coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
19, lock. Come on. 10, 19.
Willis to throw it. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And that is a touchdown. The Chargers kick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Penix working from the gun. Comes into the hands of Fryermuth. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he gets this forward to the 19. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
1st down, Broncos.
From the red zone now. Dump off to his fullback. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Penix here from the gun. Chased out to his right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air with Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. Trying for it with Penix. And And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Here's a chain up the middle. And he's going to line up in the red for this play back at the 8.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's Willis to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, you give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Escapes out, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. On 4th down, it's the veteran Tress Way who's out for the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Throwing Penix. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. We're at the 2-minute warning now from San Diego. The Broncos at a deficit. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Penix now on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Penix now. This one's caught. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Broncos tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Wangu now to return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Did he get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner? It is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Willis looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
He only lost a yard, but how many times do we see a team where just a yard or inches short on 4th down? Well, every little bit counts. He's got to just throw that one out of bounds. Don't run it out for the sack.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. return. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, this is from 47. Wk knocks it through, and they've taken back the lead.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. One last play before the break. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Wk on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. They'll motion a tight end left. Play action. Here's Penix. The pass ball is incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, here's Penix. That's more on the quick slant. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Robinson up the middle. They're across the 40. Nice run here. And he's finally brought down at the 33. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Ball at the 33 for first down. Another carry for Robinson. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Christian Harris on the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Staying with Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Penix to throw. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. On target to Moore. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Robinson does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to his safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Penix. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead.
Chargers 17.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Wangu now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, Cowboy 80s. Ready?
Second half begins with a run by A-Chain. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
70.
Willis now, buying some time right. He's got his man. This is Austin. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be until the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
He's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Unlock line. Unlock lock. Go.
A-Chain again. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass that is similar down in distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the runs.
Going to the ground again on first. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Deputy! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Achane again on second. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up third and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Buys time, rolling right. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces throwaway.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. This could be the snap that decides this game. It's 4th and goal. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Penix out of his end zone. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
We give inside to Akers. Look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he is able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Penix out first down. Finding Hurst. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in San Diego. Broncos up by 4. New set of downs for him from the 46. Moore going to motion over right. First down, and they go right back to it. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. give. Left side. Here's Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Oh no, the ball is loose! And it's scooped up by the Chargers! Along the right sideline, there's space! And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead! Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Broncos 21.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. This will end up as a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Setting up to pass. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Full momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. He'll look to throw it. It could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Christian Harris picks it off. And the Chargers make the play that should win them this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Come on. Hey.
They'll stick with A-Chain. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Back to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. They got there in time. He's taken down. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Brings it in at the 12. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Complete. It's Akers. And he's out of bounds to stop the clock. They have a first down and an even 30 seconds to play. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Throwing now on first down. Penix. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point these out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, when you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That is incomplete, down to 13 seconds left. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there, and now it's second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you get more interceptions.
So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.